The number one thing that holds all of us back in our lives is our own perception of how successful we can become. And that is clear cut, the only thing in between you and the life of your literal dreams. And it took me a long time to realize the fact that it's just a mindset shift that can bring you like a quantum jump from A to B. You can live the life of your dreams, but the reason that you're not living it is because you don't believe that you're worthy. And if you believe that you were worthy, you would not make excuses anymore. You would make sure that you're doing the things that you needed to do in order to get closer to your goals. There's a lot of people that want to be a content creator. I was one of them before I became one. And I always made excuses. I didn't have the right equipment. I didn't have the right mic. My background wasn't aesthetic enough. But there comes to a point where there's just so many excuses that you can have when really it's just a reflection of how scared you are, a reflection of how anxious you are, a reflection of you not believing that you're worthy of your desire, so you're not even gonna try. And trying is the best thing that you can do in life. You must fail. I have failed more times than I have succeeded, and I am a very successful person at this age. I feel like you need to fail more than you succeed. If you're not failing, you're not trying. If you're not trying different things, then what are you really doing? If you say you want a grand life, if you say you want to live like the 1%, if you say that you want to be a generational curse breaker, then why aren't you breaking those curses? Why are you bleeding on people that didn't cut you? Why are you behaving in the same way as your parent did when you absolutely despised that? Why are you doing that towards other people? We are all reflections of what we believe about ourselves in our inner mind. So that's why the biggest and the most powerful way to change your life is to change your self-concept, the way that you see yourself. You can't be afraid of letting go of the identity of what you once were in order to embrace the identity of who you are becoming. You need to feel like you are in alignment with your desired reality. Doing visualizations, doing breath work, doing meditations, those are all tools, journaling, that can help you really discover who you want to become. Because if you don't know who you want to become, you'll never become the person of your dreams. If you don't know what that person looks like, if you can't feel them, if you can't embody them, then you won't become them, because you're signaling to your body and your brain that it's impossible, that you and that person are two separate beings when you are the same being vibrating on a different frequency. You must tune your radio to the frequency of the life that you desire. But in order to tune it, you must identify that the life that you desire, that the life that you're living right now is not the one that you desire, that the person that you are right now is not the person that you want to be. You want to become someone better, and recognizing that is how you start shifting the gears to becoming a better person. You can't make excuses for your shitty behavior and blame it on your childhood. You can't make shitty excuses on the last partner that cheated on you and then do your next partner dirty. You can't, not be there for your friends and treat people like crap and expect people to show up for you. You get what you give. You are a mirror. You are a mirror, and all the people in your life are mirrors of you as well. Birds of a feather flock together. So if you see a lot of people in your life are down, pessimistic, angry, that means that within you there's an anger stored, there's pessimism stored, there's denial stored. The things that you see pop up in other people live within you, and a lot of people don't realize that. We are attracting who we are and the vibration that we're in. And just like a radio, we are tuning into these connections based upon the vibration that we are currently in. When you believe in miracles, when you believe in blessings, when you believe the world is conspiring and the universe is conspiring in your favor, it does. Things start to move, pieces start to shift in order for that desired reality to become your reality. But the only way to get there is to get real with yourself. What are your bad habits? What are the bad aspects about yourself that you really know that you need to change in order to get to that next level? What is it outside of your comfort zone that you must do in order to reach the next level? If you're working a 9 to 5, are you carving out time after your 9 to 5 in order to pursue your goals? Let's say you want to have a photography business. Do you have a camera? Have you invested in a camera? Do you have an influencer that you look up to, a content creator that you look up to, a photographer that is teaching cinematics or videography? Have you been studying it every day? Then why are you saying that you want to be a photographer? If you want something in your life, make it happen. And that's the way that I feel. You can make it happen. Don't be in the victim mindset. Don't say that all bad things happen to you. Don't say that you're the unlucky one. Don't say the algorithm's broken for you. Stop making excuses and start showing up. And that is the second that all your desires are going to flow into your life. Abundance loves gratitude. Loves it. If you want more blessings in your life, be grateful for what you have now. That is the biggest way to get more blessings into your life. And also realize that you're not doing all of this alone. You're co-creating with the divine, co-creating with the universe and God, and you're not alone, and you're not lost, and you're not broken. You're just waiting to be made. You're waiting to construct yourself. You're waiting to co-create with the divine in order to do what you have to do here on earth. Whether that is being a teacher. Your mission was to be a teacher and to impact children's lives for decades. So they believed in hope. So they believed in education. So they believed somebody cared about them. Maybe there's a kid that's in your class one day and they're from foster care and they never had anybody, but you as a teacher taught them that somebody loves them out there, that they're worthy of love. Everybody has their place in their life. Everybody has their place. And that's the magical thing about life, is finding out who you are and why you are the way that you are. Like, what are you here on earth for? And finding that reason why is what lights the fire underneath you. And that's going to help you get to that version of yourself that you've always wanted to be, is when you find that reason why. For me, my reason why is I want people to believe that their dreams are possible. I want people to believe that they could have the life of their dreams and it doesn't matter where they came from. I did not come from much and I have the life of my dreams, but I built it brick by brick and I envisioned it with such vivid imagination that where I'm sitting right now was in my head years ago. Exactly what I am sitting in was in my head years ago. I visualized everything to a T. Everything from my romantic relationship with my partner, my friendships that I've cultivated after becoming a better version of myself, the apartment that I live in, everything is connected. And you are worthy of it all and you can have it all. And that's why I created this channel, because I want people to realize that it doesn't matter if you didn't come from much. It doesn't matter if you come from a toxic household where you always put down. It doesn't matter if you surrounded yourself with friends and people please and nobody ever showed up for you. Those things don't matter, because that is not your story. Your story is what you create. Your story is yours. Your story is unwritten until you pick up the pen. This is your notebook, and remember that. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and I hope you enjoyed this one.